What's up, viewers? Welcome back to Jaeden Sports, and this video is the MOCtober display. I'm going to show you a couple cool LEGO Star Wars MOCs I made specifically for MOCtober. If you saw the preview for this and you're here from there, thank you very much for watching that. I hope you enjoyed that, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so you can see we have two main MOCs here. That is just a little something I have in the background. That's not actually one of these MOCs. But these are the two, so let's get an in-depth look at them after a quick little camera pan of it. Alright, now that you got the short overview of it, let's go in-depth. Let's start with this one. So, this, if you couldn't already tell, is a recreation of the battle between Kylo Ren and Rey from Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. They are fighting on a strip of the Death Star 2 ruins on Kefper. So obviously, I used a lot of blue pieces to recreate the ocean, and that took literally, I'm not joking, in our big Lego bin that you might remember from the survival challenge crew having to stand in. It took almost all of those blue bricks because I didn't want to make it all flat. I wanted to make it uneven, has some angles, obviously kind of like pouring down from here. Then you have some features sticking out of it, like right here is just a nice little pole so you can tell, you know, there's more underneath this. This cannon I just made, I think I actually now really like it. I didn't think it looked quite as good in the beginning, but I think it totally resembles a Death Star type cannon that's kind of been like destroyed over time. Then obviously the main strip that they're on consists of mostly gray plates and coloring. You also have like this bent wire. You have like a little communications array here. Whoa. You have a nice rail over here that kind of keeps them on it, kind of shows like they're contained to that space, because then the water below is just lots and lots of water. You got like a little turret here, and then it all obviously comes together in the very center where Rey and Kylo Ren are dueling with their lightsabers. So the main features of it, really, it all just comes down to this. That's what the focus is supposed to be. So it's built up a little bit higher, and then obviously below the water, to make it more interesting, there's a little added color that's slightly different rather than all of it just being blue, but the majority is dark blue because that's what the majority of water does look like. Had to get creative in certain areas because I didn't have a lot of pieces, but I wanted to make sure it was uneven. So I added that dimension and real water feel. One last look at it. The Rey and Kylo Ren duel on Death Star 2. Honestly, it's one of my favorite MOCs I've made, and I really don't want to destroy it. Now let's move on to what prequel fans will enjoy, that being the Mustafar Mock from Episode 3. Here is the second MOC, this one being the duel on Mustafar, and I just tried to recreate a small portion of that scene, mostly the signature part. I didn't have a lot to work with underneath. You can tell there's just one of those large older green plates that isn't just flat like these. It's actually an entire block tall. And then over here I just had to expand it by connecting it in unique ways. Like you can see this 90-degree, then this connected over here. Now let's go into the highlights and features of this MOC. So first, back here obviously you have the this platform hovering over the lava, and you can tell there's some lava spurting up at it. On this side you can see some lava shooting up towards the platform. The platform itself is a yellow plate covered in two gray plates, and it just has some other pieces to add a little dimension. Another railing piece, I like those, just add to it so it's not just flat gray. Over here you got the droid. This, if you couldn't tell, is one that picks up the lava, so it just goes and it's got like a bucket, scoops it up. This is really the best I could do. This kind of just adds to the MOC, but it can also be put aside. you have the two platforms that they fight on. So one for Obi-Wan, you can put him here, or Anakin here. You can do it however you want. There's two platforms, obviously. Lava flowing around, not all flat, just like in this mock from earlier. Then it all leads to probably the most iconic moment of maybe the entire movie, which is the high ground scene. Anakin here on his platform over the lava, fighting against Obi-Wan, who obviously you can see the dimension. This is taller, so he's got the high ground. I tried to recreate the land from Mustafar as best I could with some dark and light brown pieces. And then they can duel, and you can obviously pose them however you want. You can put them here on this. You can have it in this iconic scene. They can be stretched out across this, dueling. Then, if you want Anakin to have jumped, take his legs off, and he got chopped by Obi-Wan. You can slide him down right here. He's got a little nice place to fit right by the edge of the lava as Obi-Wan stands up here triumphantly. And a really cool feature here is that you don't know where you want this handle to be here so Obi-Wan can pick it up and take it, but you don't know where this actual lightsaber blade goes. Well, spin it around over to this side, and there's this handy clip right here under part of the land structure. You can simply snap it in there, and then you're ready to go. And obviously you have to hide the legs somewhere else, but those could even attach right under here or something. And then you can recreate whatever scene. That's a little cool feature of it, but overall it's just cool Mustafar Mock with lava and land, mainly for the high ground scene with Obi-Wan right there. I tried to recreate the land from Mustafar as best I could with some dark brown and light brown contrasting pieces, and I think it turns out pretty well. There's not a lot of space for him, obviously, but it gets the point across. And you can honestly put them wherever you want. You could have them dueling right here, stretched out across the lava. You could have them both fighting over here on this pad. You can just have it like this, which is how I usually display it. That's the cool part about this mock, is that it can recreate all sorts of different moments from the Mustafar scene. You obviously have this pad over here. You have when they're on the two small platforms, high ground scene, and then the scene afterward, and the clip over there. I obviously, just like in this mock from earlier, tried to create an uneven dimension, like the lava was flowing and kind of bursting out in certain places. So uneven terrain with that, as well as just on the ground, all leading up to the high ground for Obi-Wan. Pretty cool overall. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if I can get comments enabled, then comment which mock is your favorite, the Duel on Death Star 2 mock or the Mustafar one. Personally, I think I like this one better just because of its large scale and all the details everywhere, but I could totally understand why some people might find this better just because you can recreate so many moments in this scene, whereas over here not as many. I actually created these mocks a while ago, but I decided to wait to make a video about them until MOCtober, and I think now it'll be more fun because it's more fitting and kind of on people's minds with MOCtober being such a big thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, I really don't want to destroy these, but like I just said, I have had them for a couple months, so I think it would be cool if in this video we saw the destruction of these. So let's see a drop test of the Mustafar Mock. See if it holds or if it gets absolutely obliterated. I think it's gonna get wrecked. Alright, here's the drop test. More like Lego destruction. It's definitely gonna blow. I'm gonna drop it like this. Oh. Oh my goodness. R.I.P. Mustafar. You can see Obi-Wan's still intact. Part of it, the high ground. The high ground holds. That's the important part. The main scene is still recreatable. The platform's mostly intact, but you can see the portion where the lava was all just got obliterated. obviously because that had less structure underneath than this sturdy plate. So obviously that'd fall apart more than this did. Kind of cool. Wow, this is actually pretty sturdy. Surprisingly sturdy. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Linked below, I will have some of my other videos and obviously my channel you can go to see even more videos. Recently, my brother and I did a survival challenge, so if you're into that stuff, make sure to go check that out. I've also done sports stereotypes videos, so if you're new to the channel, you can go view those. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. We're almost to 50 subscribers. Once we hit that, I will do a special 50 subscriber video, so please go subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the mocks. This one's obviously still intact. I don't want to destroy it quite yet. But if you want to see the destruction for this, leave a like, and depending on how many likes we get, maybe I'll make a separate video specifically for this one's destruction. Obviously, Mustafar, you can see over there, is just shredded to bits. But it was fun. It lasted for a while. Hope you guys enjoyed the mocks, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day.